Okay guys, now we're going to paint your pattern project, but we're going to use, because we used cool colors for our shapes, or for our pattern, we're going to use warm colors for our background. So in this one I'm going to do a warm color up here, and this one I'm going to do a different warm color. So I think I'm going to do red up here, and then I want to do, I think yellow down here. And I want to do the top first so I'm not dragging my hand through the paint. Okay, so when we paint, the first thing we always want to do is we hold our brush like a pencil, like usual, in about the middle of the brush. We never hold the brush right here, and we never hold the brush at the end, and we never hold it like backwards or anything. Just like you're holding the pencil. You dip your brush in the water, take a drop of water and put it in the paint you're going to use, because we need to add water to color to make paint, right? That's why we call it watercolor paint. Now I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to wipe it off. Never bang your brush on the side because it flings water everywhere. So I take my brush and I spin my brush on its side, okay? I never want to go straight and oops, and I got some on my paper. That's okay. Luckily I'm painting red there. Okay? And I'm going to paint. And I should only need to use the tip of my brush. Okay? And once I run out of paint, see I'm running out of paint now because it's getting thin like that. So I wanted to get a little bit more water on my brush, go back into my paint, spin, 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 and go back over my paper. Okay, now I went back over the part I painted first. That's okay because you want to make it all look kind of the same, and that's how we make paint look the same. And now you can see if I'm going over my shapes, see how my shapes pop right out of that? Okay, a bit more. And I'm going down to the black line, and I put the black crayon in to separate the two sides because it'll kind of be like a barrier, and it'll stop the paint from getting in there on the other side. Okay, so this is the red side, and you can see in the example I've already done the yellow on the example that we looked at before we started. You can also see the other example that I've made where I've used warm colors as my pattern, and I've used cool colors as my background. Okay, let's see how I keep going. Oh, there's a brush bristle in there. Don't worry about that. It'll come off later when it dries. Okay, if you're getting some on the table, that's okay. I just kind of keep going back and forth over it until everything kind of blends in nice and neatly. Okay, and that's how we paint them. Okay, so go ahead and we're going to start on yours now.